Hey everybody, Southern Sage back again. And I thought since yesterday we talked about how to pick the perfect strawberry, that maybe today I would clue you in on the fact that strawberries are a lot like chickens. I know that seems weird, but let's talk about it. Give me a minute and I'll walk you through. So chickens, laying hens anyway, are good for about 3 years. After that, their egg production drops way off. Strawberries also, any individual plant, only good for about 3 years. After that, they don't really produce very many berries. So in both cases, you have to keep a fresh supply of plants if you want a strawberry patch or a flock of laying hens to keep being productive and earning their keep. In both cases, they have mothers and daughters, right? So if you have a flock of laying hens and you're going to raise your own replacements, then mama hen has to take care of her babies and you got to let her hatch some eggs. Or I guess you got to buy hens, but whatever. Stay with me so the allegory, whatever, works. Strawberries have mother plants and then send out little side shoots. Okay, so if you've ever seen like an airplane plant, a house plant operate, it's the same kind of thing. So you'll see the strawberry plants start to send out little runners with baby plants on the end, and they will root. Okay, so just like the hens, you got to let the mama strawberry plants grow their babies, and then that's your replacement. Right? And you get this 3-year cycle. And I don't know if the comparison stays good past that, but basically you got 3 years. So in practice, what you have to do, and I'm going to switch over so you can see my strawberry patch as we talk about this. What you got to do is, like here, I've got a row of strawberries, right? And these guys are finishing up their fruiting, so there's still ripe strawberries hanging out here, right, that you can see. And as soon as they're done with the berry making, they will start sending out those runners. So these plants will, from the center, send out little baby sprouts that will try and root. And so what I will be doing is taking those and nestling them down into the mulch so that they will fill in between this row and this row, so that this will become a solid sea of strawberries by the end of the year, by the end of this season. And maybe over here is an easier place. So this row will go this way, this row will go this way, and all of this will fill in. And next year I will do the same thing, and I will try and make solid. And at the end of next year, I will go through and I will take out these original rows. So they're marked. It's hard to see for how I have them marked, but they're marked. So I'll go in and just dig a 1-foot wide trench, and all of these plants will end up in the compost. And that seems really savage, but the reality is they won't do much, and I need room for those first and second year plants that'll be in here to have some place to spawn the next first and second year plants, right? So I will till with a shovel a foot. There'll be 2 feet of gap, and I will till another foot. And then the year after that, I'll do the foot next to that, right? So this area will be full of first year plants. I will dig up all of these. This will have second and third year plants, second and third year plants, and then there'll be another shovel from the previous fall, right? So each year I will take out a third of the patch and then keep letting the then second and third year plants create new first year plants so that this patch is constantly revolving and staying fresh, and I'm always harvesting from first, second, and third year plants that are the most productive. So this is an easy strategy. Another thing you can do is you can walk your strawberry patch around. So when those daughter plants come off, you can stick them in a pot or get them to root in the ground, and then dig them up and put them somewhere else. And so your strawberry patch can appear somewhere else every 3rd year, and you can cycle through. It's like a crop rotation, right? And if you have areas that you're trying to grow into more of a perennial food foresty kind of thing, strawberries followed by blackberries followed by fruit trees is actually a really good mock succession. It imitates ecology really well. It builds the soil in a really good way. So you get 3 years of strawberries. In the 3rd year of strawberries, you plug in your blackberries. You get 3 to 5 years of really solid blackberry production before the blackberries have acidified the soil enough that they don't love it anymore, because they're kind of an early successional shrub-like plant. And then pull out your blackberries and plant your fruit trees, and they will be very, very happy, especially if you've used a good deep wood chip mulch and done some soil amendment along the way. So, a little bit of a tangent, but there you go. This is how strawberries are like chickens. I hope you start your own strawberry patch. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what else you'd like to learn about. And we'll talk to you next time.